Hello and welcome back to Furry Ears World, and we're still hunting down the Ender Dragon, and we're back on our platform with Constance, constantly whining. It's a good name. And another beautiful day rising up over the forest. Still got our render distance set to normal, so we can't quite see all of the forest. But we've had an interesting night. We now have 4 ender pearls, because we've been busting some enderman type dudes with the sword. Been getting a bit of revenge for... I haven't got a clue what we're getting revenge for. And we've got loads of iron because we've been spending quite a bit of time in caves. Caves and caves and caves. So many caves. We haven't activated this ugly monster yet. But for now, if we're going to go into the nether, which we are, we're going to need some arrows, because I was watching Sparkles doing his bit today, and he got completely mauled by blazes, because he had probably 36 arrows on him when he went into the nether. And that's just not how you get the win, really, is it? Go in unprepared and just get mauled by blazes. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going to get as many arrows as we possibly can. We're going to have a nice suit of armour, and we're going to do all possible damage that we can. So we need to find arrows. And happily enough, on my little adventures, I have found a helpful... Oh, let me give you the list. I found, in terms of dungeons, 4 dungeons I think I found. 3... apart from the original one. No, including the original one, 4 dungeons. 3 of them have been zombies, so I've just obliterated them straight off the bat. And the cave at the bottom of here still connects with all the other caves. We're up to 4 ravines now. But yeah, this was where I finally found. I haven't even finished exploring around here. My skeleton spawner, which is just the other side of this wall. Just there, basically. The other side of that block is our skeleton spawner. And because I didn't want to do the whole standing here, beating it, it's dead. Because that's just going to wear my sword out, and it's going to wear my wits out. I went for the XP farm option, so everything's happening on the other side of this wall. It's exactly the same as what I built for the Deadly Survival Island. The water washes it into a corner, well, directly opposite me here. There's a path that leads out, lifts them up to the surface, pretty much on the surface. I can show you the outside of it in a bit. Drags them along, and then dumps them. This is my marker here to say when we're 17 blocks away from the spawner. Dumps them here. But obviously there's no one there yet, because we've only just arrived within 17 blocks of the thing, so it's only just started spawning. So what I've done to automate the process is I've built the general office here. We can get through the door before it shuts. So we can sit safely in our general office, obviously sitting on top of the door, and just watch for skeletons, because we're within 17 blocks of the spawner, which is just up there. And we're safely within range of where the skeletons are going to land. Right now they're busy whizzing... Oh, someone just arrived. It is because I run the water right to the edge of the run along the horizontal. There is a chance that they're going to drop in excess of 23 blocks. So some of them do die when they arrive here. But generally, that's the result. 1 hit with a loaf of bread, and you get a dead skeleton, and you get bones, and you get no arrows off him. Marvellous. That wasn't very generous, was it? So, because we need rucks and rucks of arrows, what we're going to do is we're just going to sit here and watch. But I'm not going to make you sit here and watch with me. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to quit the recording here, and I'm going to come back when I've got a hole full of skeletons. So... Oh, oopsie, he died. But that's because he was hopping in the water when he reached the edge, so he fell more than 23 blocks. I've gone sensible this time and made the whole horizontal run 3 blocks high, so they can bounce up and down as much as they like. They're not going to snag the system up. So we don't want that, but we're not bothered about bones. We only want arrows. So we're just going to wait till that whole block down there fills up with skeletons. So I reckon give it... We're not starving. We're not likely to starve because we're not moving. Give it a good couple of hours. Just standing and watching. Obviously I won't be here, and I won't expect you to be here either, so rejoin us shortly when we should get lots and lots of arrows. Well, shortly for you, long time for me. Alrighty poos, I think that's long enough judging by the noise. Getting a bit of twitchy behaviour. I suspect this is just massively overloading processor, memory, everything. But do you want to see something interesting? If I stand back here and then run at the skeletons, boing, bounce right off, but take no damage. Boing, bounce off, boing, bounce off, boing, bounce off. But you take no damage for it. That's a lot of skeletons. It's like the Uber skeleton. Are you ready for this? Okay, here we go. Bread time. Okay, we're dealing death now. We're one-hitting a million skeletons at once. We're getting hungry. Food bar's going down, but we have a handful of bread, so we're not too worried. XP's going up. I was expecting to see more XP orbs flying around me. Yeah, well. Get a view that we can actually see something from. Let's eat something. Don't want to starve to death while I'm beating skeletons down. Ooh, I might actually run out of health before we finish this job off. That would be a bit of a predicament. There's just too many skeletons. We waited a long, long time. I've cycled 10 miles, had me tea, and I'm back again. XP's going up like no one's business. Oh, I think we're making some headway. I saw daylight through the legs there. But this is how we get arrows, and arrows and arrows. Enough arrows to kill the entire nether. Just slow down me hit rate. Yeah, we got loads of... There we go. We're nearly there. The army of skeletons has gone. Woohoo! The game's still a bit unhappy about events. I don't think it liked being cheated quite like that. Never mind. So yeah, this is how you get arrows in the game. And apparently more bones than you can shake a stick at. Ooh! I seem to have got an enchanted bow as well, so that's a bonus. The little darlings have dropped me an enchanted bow. Isn't that sweet of them? I do like freebies. So yes, that's what I found. I'll show you upstairs part of that now. I seem to recall telling you that that's what I was going to do. I don't know what time of day it is out there. We'll take some of this tap back to the main area as well. Is that all we can carry? I think that's all we can carry. Yep, that's all we can carry. We'll swap that for that though. You also got an enchanted bow, isn't that nice? Power 1. Whew! So, that was the skeleton spawner that I found that's just created that wonderful, wonderful... Ooh, it's night time and it's snowing. And there's a zombie out there. Alright, we'll go back down for a minute. I don't really fancy doing a run in the middle of the night. There can't be a lot of night left. I'd like to show you the whole works up there. And that's not going to be easy if I'm having to run for my life from a creeper. And I would hate to die from a creeper hit that... Ouch! That wasn't very friendly. It was just downright antisocial, that was. So do you like me little underground base here? with my little office where I can stand with... Yes, I know this, honestly. With impunity in my office. With magic buttons on the doors so nothing can get into me. And I can just stand up there and watch the skeletons fall. This is my little bath for when I need to have a clean up. So the spawner was just there, and they go all the way up and all the way along and down. It's just wonderful. The system just works like you wouldn't believe. And sometimes the one hits, sometimes the two hits, and sometimes they die. So that's nice.